Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. So, we are doing some decluttering, cleaning, all the good stuff because I have some news. I am moving. I am not moving location. I am just moving to I'm moving up to a house, and which is so exciting because now I'll be able to do different things like make my garden bigger, and of course also try to figure out ways to really implement more sustainability, as well as just kind of enjoy being an adult, because I feel like living in an apartment, it is harder, especially where I live, because there are a lot of schools nearby, and so I live closer to like a lot of college students, which can get really loud. So I am doing some cleaning because the landlord already wants to do some tours, and I really want to start packing, of course, and just really decluttering. So I will show you what I'm working on decluttering, but first I made a cleaner for my shower, and I did not have Castile soap, so I just did Dawn soap. I actually want to replace my soap anyways, so that works out. And then I also will be I also added water, which is the other thing that it suggested. I wanted to try a different recipe, but it said to include hydrogen peroxide, which I need to go buy. So I'm going to add that to my grocery list. And then I also added baking soda, and then also added, I feel like there was one other thing. Just can't think of it, but it'll come to me. So we were using a cloth to like rub it all around the shower and try to really just clean this thing. And then, because I'm trying to clean the shower and I cleaned the toilet, I just used my Branch Bakes It spray. Nothing is like, I am not sponsoring anything. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm using. And so then I need to kind of go and figure out this spot in this room that looks like messy. And then I also am going through my like coloring books to see what ones I want and which ones I like don't enjoy anymore. And I'm also like just going through my art supplies in general to see like what do I still enjoy, what do I not enjoy anymore. Just trying to really like think about that as well, just so I can kind of just have that ability to be like, okay, we don't use this anymore, so let's get rid of it. My coloring pencils are like probably the hardest thing to think about, because I know I don't use them all the time, but I use them like enough to the point where it's like I don't feel like we need to like get rid of them, but I don't feel like, I feel like it's kind of one of those like sometimes I'm in the mood for coloring and then other times I'm not. So, but I do think it's time to like downsize on the coloring books and just pick like what ones are my favorite or what ones I'm like enjoying and then what ones I'm not. So I have a friend who really loves to color. I'm gonna check in with her first. Then after I check in with her, if she doesn't want them, then I'm gonna just donate them. So that is what I'm gonna do. Otherwise, I honestly don't think I have a whole lot. I probably should go through my cookbooks too. I'm really trying to just do like all that little stuff. I also know there's some stuff I want to donate to the Habitat for Humanity, because they apparently take books and just like different things like coffee pots, and so I want to get a different type of coffee pot. I have a French press right now, but I really want to get one that like I think is going to be better for the house, because I really want to do better at keeping this house cleaner. I feel like I did not do a good job at that, and so I want to aim for a better job this time. So we're working on it. So far, that is basically what I've done. I'm also going to go through my makeup because I like literally have not been wearing makeup at all. Don't know why, just really haven't. And I have like 3 different places that I know I plan to donate to. So I am definitely like, and then I have like those places where like, depending on what it is, I know I will donate there. So I am kind of keeping those things in the back of my head as well. So here is the final look. You can still see some debris and mold or whatever, but honestly, I still think it looks 10 times better than it did. And then all I really need to do now is go ahead and clean the mirror. And of course, this is still kind of working on going down, but even the sink looks much better. So that is that. That Traxy, I'm also going to take down. Feel like I totally said that word wrong, but I am going to take that down, and I think I am probably going to start using it as like a towel or like a blanket for when I go on like little picnics with friends or hiking, that sort of thing. I am probably going to start using it for things like that. I am going to probably try to start doing that. That might be something else to do today. I also am going to finally put this scrapbook together. I am meeting a friend at some point today, so we do want to make sure to get that done. I have the French press set aside, so we are gonna take that to Habitat for Humanity. I don't think I'm gonna take the books that I want to give away there, but I think I'm gonna take those to Second and Charles, and because I can get money back for them. So instead, I think I am going to go ahead and start working on this scrapbook and go through this nice bag of stuff and figure out what I want to keep and what I want to throw away. Hello. So I am back. I have cleaned the bathroom and the sink and the toilet. I am gonna get some things from Walmart. I want to get some hydrogen peroxide. I want to get like some of those like little like blue tablets, so that then I can kind of use those as I like continue to use this apartment, even though I'm not gonna be here but for so much longer. And then I know I had like a few other little things like bigger Sharpies, just so that I can label things. I need to find somewhere to get like cardboard boxes. I know like in the past I have literally like some of my friends from downtown have just let me take boxes because they, you know, own a store, and they'll just be like, here, you can take these. And because they don't want me to, they want to get rid of them, and they're happy to give them to me. So I know those are a few things that are on like my list, and my goal is to start working on my first video that I have, but everything's been crazy with the cat house, and then of course, so I've just, and then of course, you know, now I'm moving, so I'm trying to really clean up a little bit and go through things. So we are dusting, and so I love this thing, both of them. They are dusters that are specifically like cloth in fabric, so you can just throw them in the washer, which is what I love about them, which is obviously it's more sustainable. So I am going to do that. I honestly am just I'm gonna do like a pretty simple dusting. I do want to try to kind of vacuum at some point, but we'll get there. I also have some friends I'm reaching out to who, like, I thought maybe they would like something that I want to get rid of. So I'm also doing that. So we're doing a little bit at a time. Feel like I am making a lot of progress, even though it feels like, oh my gosh, I have so much more to do. I think if I had the cardboard boxes, I'd be making like 10 times the progress. But you know, you can only do what you can do. So I gonna dust. I am really not gonna be doing a whole lot of dusting. I honestly, it's crazy trying to do all this stuff. Oh, I found a cord. I wonder if this is the one that it's supposed to be. That's another thing I need to do, is clean out all my electronics and figure out what electronics am I still using and what ones can I get rid of. I also have a lot of glasses now, and so I have been watching some videos and learned about this shop that you can send glasses to, and they'll like recycle them correctly, and I want to also do that. So trying to take a mental list of all those things. But it is like kind of crazy. Alright, it is 1:46. I am waiting for my friend to get here. I have all the stuff that I use for the bathroom in the dryer now. And I am basically at a point where I'm kind of like, I don't want to get started on anything else.